The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And it'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll find his man. Nicole Hartman. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Here's Barkley to the 5-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. Hurts to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot.
Excuse me.
They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They've gotten to the 2 on this opening drive, but now it's third and goal. To throw, Hurts. Flush to his right. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
The drop.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, right back to White. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
3. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
180.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's first down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
at the 14-yard line.
Baker going to hand it to White. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It is 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
20. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. He's going to have a Bucs first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Excuse me.
Watch out.
White is in for a touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. It allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Man in motion is Smith. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 2. Man in motion is Smith. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He finds Devontae Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A run with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Let it go.
Great job here by this linebacker. Like, there was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Hurts. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. Forced out left. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
But here
Oh,
we
you're
find
tough.
the
I need
best
the ball.
plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the change. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Now Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. Hurts again. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Got his man in the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Good play.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Great, set. And anyway, yeah.
To throw is Hurts. Moving to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. John Franklin Myers in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
Damn, I couldn't get set. This map, I couldn't get the defense situated.
It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish. But you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They got there right in time. Right in time.
2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
180! Watch.
Here's a give up the middle with White. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Second down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Throwing is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's into the end zone. Bobby Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pass caught by Saquon. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Oh, no. Don't hit me with that. Oh, no.
It is intercepted.
No, man. Come on, Madden.
I think this is going to stand.
Oh, I read him for that. Good.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goddard, that time. It's second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Caught left side by Goddard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, it's Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful
Boy, that
screenplay.
hurt.
They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in.
Lucky that pass interference.
Touchdown, Eagles. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17.
Why do they spin the fucking wrong way when you hit the spin button, bro?
In this first half.
Damn. Spin up the field, not
Pretty
backwards.
interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Wow. Ooh,
Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. Takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him.
Had to
Brings
get it up.
second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's a short one caught by Andrews. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield.
Spin.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On first down is Mayfield. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. From the pistol, against the right. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. They go overrun him in a flash, and he lost the football. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose.
Got some GGs.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Philadelphia.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Hurts going to hold on to this one. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A lot of defensive strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle. First down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down and 8. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That is caught by the tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Excuse me. Oh, good block.
They'll mark him down
Good
at
shit,
the
man.
44-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Run.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Real.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Right back to McMillan.
They're on a possession catch.
4 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Hey, alert 33.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9.
180. Got.
Baker to throw. He'll swing this out.
That possession shit.
Not going to be able to get away. Good defense. Pads on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Third down and 14.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and long.
Hurry! 180! Alert, alert! Alert! King, king, king!
Now Mayfield. Now he'll air one out. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Hurry, hurry! 180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Kings, kings, kings! Regular, regular, regular! Hurry, hurry! Done!
They'll go. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Let's give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That was intercepted. Picked up.
That's what we needed, Dane.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Good. 180!
To throw is Mayfield. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
One of the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
What's up?
Now Mayfield. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like like that zone coverage. Had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
On second down, Baker. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, they are hacking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts.
Ah, shit. Woo.
Oh, that is out of his reach. Overshooting him on the deep ball. Incomplete.
He kept me making
Around
adjustments.
that time. And it'll lead to a second down. To throw, Hurts. On the run to the right. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
Not sure why. Yeah.
Drive begins with a run by White. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Remember this one thing, Dave. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. And he comes through with the grab and a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Off he goes.
Bro, you better
Really
slide.
good job.
The
by
fuck?
defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it
Yeah,
down
hit
and turn
three.
into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
It is 2nd and a yard. White. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. They'll keep it on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
A run with White. And he's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Here is Shipley on the return.
Damn, good return.
Here's first down. Here comes Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up second and 9 at the 39-yard line.
They'll come up for second and 9. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late. That's a tough incompletion right there. It feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a fourth down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now the Bucs will take
He
their
was
first
jumping
time
out.
out. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's Mayfield. To the right side, he's got Andrews. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
17 yards. And a first down.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That's over the middle, but it's
Get inside of him.
He was looking for Rashad White out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to...
Bro, you fumbled it. Bruh.
Just a critical error here, Mike.
That's
This
twice.
stage in the
Man.
game, you understand this defense, they are desperate for a stop. They've got to get you off the field, and one of the easiest ways to do it, create a takeaway. You have to...
Mayfield, you blew the game.
Secure the ball. Of course, points are great, but none of it matters if you turn the ball over, and
You blew the
these are the
game,
kind
my
of
guy.
mistakes that decide ball games late.
A run with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game. Timeout here in Tampa Bay. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that's very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, right? I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win